Tommy, I asked this last week and I couldn't get an answer. How many years has it been going on in the state of Louisiana?
Approximately 20 years. And I know they've been doing intensive studies over there for 14 years, and they've had no significant disease problems at all.
So 20 years, and I heard the number like 46 million it grossed last year, and there's 20 years and no cases of any kind of diseases.
Well, the reality is I think Louisiana's probably about a $60 million a year business. And I can't answer your question about Mr. Bill Holman that came over last year to testify. He's very, very knowledgeable. He's a deer farmer himself. He's the president of the Louisiana Deer Farmers Association. He's also a board member of the Louisiana Board of Animal Health, and he's really, really knowledgeable about these diseases and had on-hands experience with all of it. That's the reason we brought him.
Well, and first of all, you're not trying to hide the fact that you want to make money, Tommy.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Look, when wildlife does not have any monetary value on it,
yeah.
like it does in Kenya or Uganda, it's decimated. I'm not going to be ashamed to put any monetary value on wildlife or farm-raised deer that we have.
Okay, where to, Chris?
George and Bendale on the line with us.
George.
How y'all doing this?
Okay, George, tell us something.
Doing a good job. Back in was early 60s or late 60s that somebody went down to Mexico, and some of them little bucks down there thought that they had a higher tolerance to disease and brought them in, and it kind of backfired on us. We had smaller.
I don't know if I'm 60s. I don't know about that, but I do know whether that's been tested. But Tommy, what y'all are doing has been proven, right?
Oh yeah, we have certifications of herds that are disease-free for CWD, brucellosis, and TB, and they blood test every deer in the herd every so often to meet this certification. And one thing you've got to remember also, Paul, just about every deer in the state of Mississippi is a product of a reintroduction. But the deer that are here some of them have come from states that had CWD, like Wisconsin and Kansas, New Mexico.
Yeah.
It's just, the possibility that we can generate some new blood in here is exciting to me.
Well, I think what George was talking about was the size of the deer. You talking about the little deer just didn't get...
Right. So, instead of...
Go ahead.
Disease tolerance, but it decreased the size of the deer. We get big deer.
Yeah.
But I know I still a few out there because I killed a big 9-point the last part of the rifle season. He was over 200 pounds, 5-inch base on that horn. He's a fine deer for up here in the woods and on Pascagoula River, but it's just you see so many of them little knot-headed bucks following that knot-headed buck.
Appreciate you.
I'd like to have something else to hunt besides just deer. I know the hogs is a problem, but we need something other than just a deer to shoot at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, thank you for calling, George. Appreciate you listening down there. We do want to hunt something else, but deer seems to be the number one thing. Where to, Chris?
We got John and Jackson on the line.
Hey, John.
Hi, how y'all doing this evening?
Okay.
A great show. I'm originally from Florida, and not to stray too far from the subject, but being a bass fisherman, anybody who goes to Florida knows that you get some really, really big bass there if you know what you're doing and you know where to go. Well, long story short, if you get really good at it, you can pull the gene population down quite a bit if you're knowledgeable about what you're doing. Now, how that relates to deer hunting here in Mississippi is being a transplant. Any good deer hunter can outsmart a deer. Now there's the aspect of culling the herd, which takes the diseased animal out of the gene pool. But there's also an element that is non-sustenance hunting, which is merely for recreational and other purposes. And the part of the neck of the woods that I live in, there are hunters that go through here, and they leave their carcasses out to the woods. And I wanted one of y'all to comment or speak about the differences between motivation in hunting. I'm half redneck, I'm half hillbilly, and the other half of me is Seminole Creek Indian. So I understand that both issues involved, but maybe y'all can speak to that.
Okay, appreciate you, Kyle. Just listening, we'll try to address that, Bert. Did you understand what he's talking about?
Well, I did. Talking about the motivation that actually makes you go out there. Basically, what I heard, to keep it simple, stupid, is: are you going out there just to get a set of antlers, or are you going out there to get food?
Yeah, or you're just going out there to shoot. So we got to take a break.
Yeah, we got to go to break.
Well, stay with us, Tom. We'll be right back.